morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. We'd like to welcome you to our Signature FX Technical Analysis video series. My name is PDS Grove, and I work with Signature FX to bring you the unbiased, the objective, and the detailed technical analysis, no holds barred, of Bitcoin and any currency, commodity, stock, or options trading. I have over 15 years experience trading all of those, and today you're in luck because we're going to provide you with a detailed analysis of Bitcoin, which has been all over the headlines and social media. Today is the 28th of October, and the time is 1:38 p.m. This is Atlantic time, Bermuda time, which is Eastern time plus 1 hour. So let's start off with a big picture look at Bitcoin. So this is a macro 1 week chart of Bitcoin. This is where Bitcoin was back in 2016, and this is where Bitcoin is today. Right now, at the moment, the price of Bitcoin is $58.23. It does trade on the weekends, a bit light, not as much liquidity, but it is open for trading. I like to use CEX.io because I have an account with that exchange. And I like to use TradingView. I'm not endorsing TradingView, and they have not paid for me to say their name. I'm just giving full disclosure as to what services I'm using. Okay, so let's start off with a quick Fibonacci because I'm a big Fibonacci trader. So we'll go to September, the week of September 11th lows up until last week's high. So the low in September would have been 30.51, and we're going to try and get as close as we can to 30.51. And the highs last week were 6,200 or 6,200. And we're going to get the closest we can to 6,200. There we go. We'll zoom in a bit. So the purpose of this video, and as I said, this is the Signature FX Technical Analysis series. The purpose is to try and give investors an idea of what analysis goes into deciding where to trade, where to sell, where to buy. So in this particular instance, we can see Bitcoin's had four weeks, 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of stellar performance. And it looks like last week, or this week rather, just gone, is giving us a little bit of a pullback. Now, there are some people out there who refuse to sell Bitcoin. And I'm going to be honest, we do own some Bitcoin. And the owners of Signature FX also, I'm one of them, own Bitcoin. However, we are looking to maximize profits, and the whole purpose of Signature FX is to provide traders with the tools that they need so that they can enter trades themselves and they can maximize their profits themselves. You don't have to go to a broker. You don't have to rely on someone else. You can actually take action, open up your account, and trade yourself. Okay, so we have the high here of 6,200. Where's the best place to trade Bitcoin? That's the $1 million question. Now, most traders are going to be trying to buy Bitcoin because they think it's going to go to the moon. They think it's not going to stop, and they think it's going to, go to $10,000 by the end of the year. From our experience, that does not happen with any instruments, with any commodity, with any trading mechanism. What you'll get, and you can see it here, you'll get a pullback, even if it was just 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks. You get a pullback. You can see that here. There is always going to be times when people who have invested from years ago, months and years ago, they decide, okay, I got in at 591. It's now at 6,100, or today 5,834. Maybe it's time to take like a little bit off the table. So where do they want to start taking some Bitcoins off the table? Well, here, right where we are right now. And so what we'll do is, see if we can draw this here. So what we're looking at is we're looking at a bit of a pullback here in Bitcoin. We want to see what I like to call a sale. So when you go into the store and you want to buy a new pair of shoes, are you going to buy the pair of shoes that are 100% of the asking price or the price that the shoes are worth, or are you going to buy them for 50% off? And 9 times out of 10, I want to buy them for 50% off or more. Now, this Fibonacci is going to tell you exactly what 50% off is. 50% off the current price based off of the September lows is approximately 46.27. 46.27 is where this price will need to go in order for you to get 50% off. Okay, so what we'll do is just draw a quick little triangle here, rectangle, sorry, in this region. Okay, and that gives you an idea of where 50% is. Okay, so 50%, and this is simple Fibonacci analysis. I mean, it's not rocket science that's going into this. We're just taking the Fibonacci and replacing this structure chart. We're thinking that the price is going to go down. Okay, all right, so question is, we want to be able to buy more Bitcoins at this 4,500 level. Where do we get in? In order to figure out where to get in, we're going to have to go in closer. So let's have a look at the daily chart. And this is the daily chart of Bitcoin. Okay, each one of these candles is a day. And we're also going to provide you with a video of candlestick analysis in the coming weeks and months. Okay, but for today, we're just giving you a high level, brief technical analysis, just an intro video on how we analyze the markets. Okay, so we got a nice doji candle here, which symbolizes that we're going to have a bit of a change in direction. And sure enough, we got, after that doji, we got 2 days down, 2 days trying to fight back up, and now we're looking at middle of the range levels here. So the first level to take out is going to be this 54.74. Okay, what we'd like to do is we'd like to sell anywhere up in this region. So we'll put here. Okay, so we're looking to sell anywhere up here because, and I'll explain why in a minute, because what we notice is when the price has started to exhaust itself, right? It's starting to come down, and now it's looking like the price is exhausting itself. We want to sell high, and this is essentially a short position. We're going to sell anywhere in this box. So if we get a bit of a rally this weekend back up to the 6,000s, we're selling. Okay, what we're looking at is a double top. We want to have a double top here, and if we look a little closer, so that's the daily, this is the 4 hour, and this is exactly how Signature FX, how we do our analysis. Okay, let's look at another Fibonacci. So we'll do a Fibonacci. This is for the bears now. Okay, all right. That Fibonacci, what we'll do as well is, yeah, let's leave it that color. So the dark gray is the newest Fibonacci. And sure enough, we have the 23.6 level. We have the 38.2 level. We have the 50% level. So if you're looking at 50% off as a seller, or if you're bearish, you're going to be looking at this 58.25 level. Okay, and that's where we are today. Now, why we put that red box up there previously on the daily charts, that happens to be, if we move this out the way, that happens to be the, wait a second. So the 61.8 is just below the red level. And we can see here on this candle, we got a test of the 61.8, which is 59.14, and then check it later, go back down. So like we said, we're looking at a sell in Bitcoin at anywhere from 6,000 all the way up to, I would say 63,000. And the reason being, we could trigger some stops up here. Now, there are a lot of people who are short, like we are short-minded, who are shorting here or who shorted here. And what they'll do is they'll enter short their sell orders here, or sell orders today right now after this video, which I don't advise. They're sell orders at market orders, and then they'll place their buy stop orders at around the 6,200 level. So that's why we advise to, or we would suggest to place your stop loss orders higher than the 62 level, because it's going to be a lot of interest in that region. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. Okay, and then let's see, style, thickness, there we go. So we're looking for this up to here. Okay, and then from there we're looking at a little bit of a sideways movement there, and then lastly this is going to be the indicator here, and then where are we getting out? We're getting out, oops, that's not what we want, that's what we want right there. Okay, so we're getting out, we're going to get out here. Okay, step one, wait for the market to go up higher to between 6,000 and 6,200. Sell or short Bitcoin, and then wait for it to drop to 47.50 or 46, between 45.20 and 46.20. 45.20 and 46.20. That's where we'll cover, and then we're going to look to actually enter back in with a long-term buy trade in Bitcoin US dollar. Thank you for watching. My name is Pedius Grove. This is Signature FX. Please provide us with a comment, like this video, share this video. Feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have a lot more material that's on its way. I know that this is probably not the best explanation of technical analysis, especially if you're coming in with very limited experience. However, we wanted to provide you with a very quick, brief outline of how we analyze markets and what we do when we're looking at investing or trading. Watch this space. We will be providing plenty more videos. This is the first of many. Thank you for watching. My name is Pedius Grove, and we look forward to providing you with more content in the future. Please be careful when you're trading out there. This is not advice. This is just what our analysis is looking like from a very objective standpoint, and as of today, what the markets are looking like for us. Thank you for watching, and make sure to follow us on Twitter at SignatureFX. This is Pedius Grove, and you've been watching Signature FX Technical Analysis.